I'm delighted to welcome to the stage our Lord Mayor, Councillor Lilian Dodd. Please welcome the Lord Mayor. Lord Mayor, a very warm welcome. It's great to have you with us. Let me ask you, first of all, how much have you enjoyed this year in office as Lord Mayor?
What a difficult question. I couldn't possibly measure how much I've enjoyed, how much I've been honoured to have the role of Lord Mayor, and the warmth from the people of this city has been absolutely amazing. And I'll never ever forget the year. I could not measure how much. I'm sorry, I can't. It's been phenomenal. Everywhere, people say the people of Stoke-on-Trent are the best in the world, and they really are. And they've welcomed the Lord Mayor with open arms everywhere I've been, even popping in where I shouldn't have been on occasion. To nip in to see what's going on in different organisations across the city. I've had the drivers stopping, just let's go in here, and let's see what's going on here. And the warmth of the people of Stoke-on-Trent has been amazing, and I will never be able to measure that warmth.
That's wonderful. And for those of us who follow you on Facebook, you've been very active on social media. Could you give us some highlights from this year?
How long have we got?
Well, you're the Lord Mayor. You can have as long as you like.
That's all right. Where can I start? Some amazing things have happened in the year that I've been the Lord Mayor. The poppies at Middleport have been one of the wonderful things that have happened. I've done some amazing things. I've been to the most amazing manufacturing places in the city that I never knew existed, and probably half the people in this room don't know exists, from very small organisations to the larger organisations as well. And the manufacturing that goes on in this city has absolutely blown me away. The Remembrance Day service was very special in November. It really was. I was very proud to lead that parade. That was a great honour. The citizenship ceremonies that myself and the Lord Lieutenant have overseen have been amazing, to welcome new people to the city of Stoke-on-Trent and learn to love it as much as we do here in this room has been amazing. I've got to stop saying amazing. I've been told about that. Sorry about that. But everything is amazing in Stoke-on-Trent. I know, you did that. They had a wonderful night at Victoria Hall for the Stoke Sings event. It was a fundraiser, but more than anything, we brought together 16 choirs from across the city of every ability, and we brought the house down. And there was 400 people singing together at the end, and Martin will tell you, we were all in tears at the end at the overwhelming joy of everybody singing together, even if you couldn't sing, and Martin and I couldn't sing, but even we sung at the end, didn't we? So that was amazing, and of course it raised lots and lots of money for the charities, and that's been a great aim for me for my chosen charities to raise as much money as I can, and I try and get to over. I got myself a target of £30,000, and I have exceeded that target, I'm pleased to say.
Very good.
So I could really, really go on and on forever, but I probably need to stop, don't I?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that is amazing. In what ways have you seen this year's service as an expression of your own faith? Because you're a woman of faith.
I am a woman of faith, yes. I have visited probably every church, mosque, Sikh temple, everywhere I've been, and the underlying thing is the warmth. When you go through the doors, it doesn't matter what faith, what denomination, when you go through those doors of those buildings, you feel this great big wraparound of your arms around you, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful. I've had the greatest support from Reverend Jeff Ayres, spiritual support throughout my year. He's been wonderful. Andrew Wickens has been, I was going to say amazing. He's wonderful, and welcomed me into the church for some wonderful services we've had across Stoke Minster. But everywhere I go, there's only one thing that is wonderful. Everywhere you go, in every church, doesn't matter what denomination, it isn't just a church anymore. It's a big welcome for everyone, and it's a big support for the community. We don't just pray at churches anymore. We do so much more. And I've watched the All Saints Church, where Rev Jeff is, develop from nothing to a wonderful, wonderful support group. And everywhere I go, every building of faith does wonderful things to support the community. And it just grows and grows and grows, and it really warms my heart.
Final question. In a moment, the wonderful Andrew Wickens will be coming to pray, and we're asking him to pray for the City Council and for councillors. Most people will be aware we had elections last week. As a councillor in your own right, what should we be praying for, not just today, but in the future when we're thinking of the council and we're thinking of the work of local councillors?
I think the main word is unity. We need to all think together for one positive aim, and that's to be united in the improvement of this city. We've all got that belief. We all become councillors because we want to improve. We need to also become what we've promised to be, if we're not already, community champions, and doing everything we can for the city, working together and being stronger together. And we can only do that if we work in unison.
Thank you.
Thank you.